Well, hello guys, this is Advent 2, and I thought I would send this along to you just to include you in my Christmas celebrations. So this week we are going to be lighting the candle for the second candle in our weeks leading up to Christmas, and this candle is for peace, for people getting along together. All right, and you can see over here we've got our Christmas tree in. Your Uncle Chris brought that yesterday, and I've got my Christmas village all set up back here, and we're getting closer to Christmas and we're getting ready for sure. So today I thought I would read a Christmas story for Pete the cat. I know that you really like Pete the cat, and maybe you already have this book, but I'll read it to you anyway. And then you can tell me, and I'm going to put it on a shelf. If you don't have it already, I'm going to put it on a shelf, and maybe next summer you can take it back home with you. So this is the story of Pete the cat, who saves Christmas. So there's, 'twas the day before Christmas, and Santa was ill. In the cold winter wind, he had caught a bad chill. Will Christmas be canceled? Will it come to that? Never, cried Santa. Let's call Pete the cat. Santa asked Pete to deliver the toy to all the good girls and to all the good boys. I'll do it, said Pete, and although I am small, at Christmas we give, so I'll give it my all. Give it your all. Give it your all. At Christmas we give, so we give it your all. So there he is. He's got his bus. Road trip. And he's going to the North Pole. First stop, the North Pole. The reindeer were waiting to give Pete a tow. So he packed up the presents and told them to go. Then the minibus flew just like in a movie. Pete the cat cried, "This is totally groovy." The reindeer's going right by the moon. I can do it, cried Pete, and although I am small, it's Christmas, and at Christmas we give it our all. Give it your all, give it your all. At Christmas, we give it your all. As the children were sleeping, all snug in their beds, Pete and his reindeer appeared overhead. Straight down the chimney, Pete flew in a dash, then back in his minibus, quick as a flash. Each time he delivered a holiday gift, he crossed off a name written on Santa's list. Santa's list was so big and Pete felt so small, but at Christmas we give, so he gave it his all. Look at that long list. There's Matthew. That's your daddy's name. I wonder what he's going to get. Give it your all, give it your all. At Christmas, we give it our all. At the very last minute, they reached the last house. Pete dashed in and out, just as quiet as a mouse. Then right at the break of the Christmas day, Pete and his reindeer were flying away. Back at the North Pole, old Santa was waiting. The elves and the townsfolk were all celebrating. Thank you, Pete. Hip, hip, hooray! Santa was dressed in his red coat and hat, and he cried, thank you, to our friend Pete the cat. I did it, said Pete, although I am small. In the spirit of Christmas, I gave it my all. Give it your all, give it your all. At Christmas we give, so give it your all. And there's Pete on the reindeer. That's a pretty good story. I can see why you like it. So I'll put that on my shelf, and next year when you come to visit, you can take it home with you if you don't already have it. So I hope you have a good week, and I'll see you next week. I love you both very much.